All right, my amazing, beautiful, wonderful children. You have a speaking quiz on Tuesday. The reason you have it on Tuesday is because I don't want to grade it on Thursday. Right before the holiday, I really don't want to grade anything if I can help it. So I'm going to try to avoid grading stuff at all possible, which means I'm going to give you less stuff. Hunter.
So we don't have a quiz Thursday?
Oh, you will have a quiz, but it'll be like an ed puzzle or a multiple choice quiz, something like that. Welcome back, Haley. Give us the fun part of the story. So, today, everything on the quiz that I could think of when I played it, and I played it on this screen, stopped, and went over words that I thought you might freak out about, I put on the board. I'm going to go over these words with you now in a random order. If you want to, you can put them on a dry erase board, dry erase table, white piece of paper, I don't care. Alright? Now, because we're practicing speaking Spanish today, Sean, I'm going to ask you words in English, and you're going to give me the words in Spanish. I will correct your pronunciation, but that's it. And guess what? You're in Spanish 1. It's okay to say a word wrong. Who cares, right? As long as I know what you're saying. Let's start with Guinevere. Guinevere, what is the word for chair in Spanish?
Silla.
Silla, and that was 100% correct, Guinevere. Good job.
Thank you.
What is the word for shot? It's actually not written terribly well. Let me rewrite it. What's the word for shot? Yeah, Cam, you were paying attention.
No?
Anybody want to help Cam out? Raise your hand. Cam, call a friend. Call somebody in this class to help you get the answer for this word.
Sean.
How would you do that?
Asustada.
That is correct, Sean. How do you say shot, Cameron?
Asustada.
Asustado or asustada if it's feminine. Good job. Denasia, how would I say the word to grab? Grab. If you see the word and want to help her out, raise your hand. Denasia, phone a friend. I think she said patent, but I couldn't hear her, so that means he couldn't hear you. Try again. Louder.
Te agro.
I'm sorry?
Te agro.
Te agarro is you I grab. So how do I say I grab, or he grabs, or she grabs? What are those words for grabs, Denasia? Se agarran. Something grabs me. That makes sense. How do I say the word for generous? Generous. Caitlin. Generous. It's a cognate, by the way. Generoso. If it's a guy, if it's a girl, generosa. What is the word dance? Who here does some actual dancing? Oh, Layla, what's the word for dancing? Bailar is to dance. Bailando is dancing. Ella baila is she dances. What is the word to do or to make? Shannon, to do or to make? 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 He does or she does? He makes or she makes? Hace! Hace, yeah, the H is silent, so it turns like ace. Hace. Hace. Ella me hace feliz. She makes me happy. Mi hija no me hace feliz. My daughter doesn't make me happy. What's the word for door? Hunter. The word for, why do you have your headset on already, buddy? This is the time that I would be listening to the teacher. What's the word for door, Hunter? If you know it and want to help him out, raise your hand. Phone a friend.
Jaden.
Puerta. Puerta. Thank you for saying that right. How do you say door, Hunter?
Puerta.
Puerta. There we go. If the word for puerta is door, what is the word for shoulder? Haley, the bad one. Hombro. Hombro. If the word hombro is for shoulder, what is the word for man? Dylan. Hombre. By the way, good job, Deshaun. Hombre. Now, I'm sorry? Oh. Hey, don't hurt yourself, man. I was so excited for you. All right. Remember how Spanish comes from Latin, the Romance languages? Latin was a little bit sexist. women were basically one step above property and men owned everything.
So,
So remember, if men own everything, men also want to be responsible and own stuff, because unlike millennials, they believe they're responsible for things. So, el hombre tiene los hombros para el mundo. The man has the shoulders to carry the world on him. That was Atlas from ancient Greece. Moving on. What is the word to crush? Like, he crushed my heart. She crushed my spirits. Mr. Kohler crushed my joy. Crushed. Crushed. Devin. Crushed.
Aplasta.
Aplasta! I love that. Aplasta. Aplasta. It actually means crush or squish. Okay? What is the word for dark hair or dark skin? Mackenzie, dark of hair or dark of skin? Look for the phrase dark of hair / skin. Deshawn's pointing to you. If you need help, Deshawn, tell her out.
Oh, I see it.
Try it out then. Say it. Do your best. It sounded perfect from what you said. Go ahead. It did. And I'm the teacher. I teach the thing. Go ahead. Try it again. Help again. Morena, yes! Morena! That means a young lady dark of hair or skin. Okay? Not black of hair or skin, but dark of skin. And in different countries it means different things based on the population, but the genetics and all of that, so don't worry about it too much right now. What's the word for tired? Like I'm sleepy, not I'm over Mr. Kohler's class. Tired. Yeah, Addison, tired.
Cansado.
Cansado if you're a guy, cansada if you're a female. What's the word for sad? Like, your social life is sad. Guinevere. Triste. Okay? What is the word for punches? This is an important one for Dana to know. What's the word for punches? If you don't know, Devin wants to help you out. Pega! Also the word glue. The word to punch and to grab are kind of like the word gustar. They have to say one person doing it and one person receiving the action. Yo te pego is you I punch. No me pegas is don't punch me. Or glue me, depending on context. What's the word for fast? What's the word for fast? Hannah, you've been obviously quiet today. If you don't know Hannah, you can ask a friend. I think that a couple of people over here had it. Rápido! Ugh, teenage voice crack. Rápido! What's the word for slow? Not like you're slow at learning Spanish, but like you're physically not quick. What do you think? Peyton? Well, I'm kind of like, I have fast, and I try to put the slow one nearby.
Oh, lento.
Lento, not despacio, which is a whole different thing. Thank you, Justin Bieber. The word decide. Decide. I decide. Deshawn, decide. It's a cognate. Written. Spoken, not so much. If you need help, Deshawn, look around the room. Cameron wants to help you out, so does Peyton and Dylan.
Oh, see here.
Decidir means to decide, so how do I take this decidir and say he decides? Go ahead. Just say it into the Spanish, like into Spanish. Decide. There we go. Alright then, did I miss any? Oh yeah, how do I say old in Spanish? Old. Like, Mr. Kohler is really old, because you're all 12 and I look 100 to you. Leila Hilario.
Vieja or viejo?
Vieja if it's a female or feminine. Viejo if it's masculine. Well, I've got to think of the old. What about young? Like, mi hija es muy blank, because my daughter is like an infant.
You didn't do short.
I know. Oh, thank you. What's the word for young? Devin.
Juvenile?
Joven. Juvenile is where it comes from Latin. Joven is the Spanish word. Joven over here. What's the word for woman? I had that for man, so I figured I'm going to be equal opportunity. Jaden, what's the word for woman? So if Hoven and Ombre are right here, woman would be geographically near on the board.
Right next to me, just a little bit to the right.
Oh. How do you say it?
Hair.
Mujer! Like Mr. Kohler has no hair, but girls have mujer when they're older, they become mujeres. Hair joke? Nothing. Alright. I didn't think it was a ha-ha, that was a pity ha. Thanks. Alright, oh yeah, short. What's the word for short, Cameron? Baja. If it's a girl or feminine, bajo, like Mountain Dew Baja from Taco Bell. It's like the short Mountain Dew because most of it's carbonated water. It's not as good as real Mountain Dew. And I miss having Mountain Dew. It's been, let's see, I had Mountain Dew last time, 2008. I wanted to stay healthy, and Mountain Dew, if you read ingredients, is not the best thing for you.
Yes.
Alright, at least not my body. Maybe you guys digest, oh, the word for hug. The word for hug. Addison, a hug. How would you say a hug in Spanish?
Abraza.
Abraza. Abrázame is hug me. You're ordering someone to hug you. It's kind of creepy. Me abrazas means you hug me. Abraza is hugs. Did I forget any other ones? No? Alright, cool. Let me stop the recording. I'll get that posted. At this time, go ahead and start your quiz.